Hey guys, welcome back to Backfires and Burnouts. The weather's absolutely crap outside, so no landscaping today, and we're waiting on parts for the Model A center section, and clearly with the weather the way it is, we're not going to be out doing any burnouts in the Camaro, or the Model A for that matter, so we thought we'd get this old cart running again. This cart runs now, and it's got a great little clutch on it, and it goes good, but we have an 11 horse motor. This is currently a 5.5 horse. We have an 11 horse motor that we're going to try and run on here. So we need to go get a new clutch and pull this motor off and maybe make a plate to house that 11 horse. And we're going to try and have some fun. So stick around and we'll get up to some...
Bring out the belts.
Yeah, we're going to rub these tires right off. That is the one. That's the clutch we need. The Comet with the 1-inch drive. So that'll get us doing some serious burnouts. Okay, now that we got that off,
So that should just lift out of there.
off we come. There we go.
Okay, well,
So now,
you want a second?
comes
Yeah,
the
this thing's definitely...
yes, we are going to have to do some drilling on this thing. Huh.
What do you think?
Well, we're just going to have to do some scabbing here. Yeah. So we do have to go up a hair.
Now, what's going on with that?
Maybe it isn't the problem. Maybe it is just where we need it to.
What's it need? What is it sitting there? Does it look?
So actually,
you let me know. I'm not. So I'm
let's
just
take
trying
that plate out. Oh no, see the plate, we do need to be over here because it's not as wide.
Yeah.
So,
But does the length between here and that side work going down through? Just saying.
It may,
If
it
we
may.
just bolt one bolt in it right now, just to fucking hold the thing.
yeah.
See if it would sit there and kind of mock it.
Like, see, this is going to be an issue here. We've got a clearance issue on the
Brake.
brake.
So we might have to trim that. That's
Yeah.
what I'm wondering. Can we sit this down on here, just on this plate here? See if we can get that.
Well,
bolt
let's try to get the front bolt in right like that.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Like just if you go on there. We'll try to line that front bolt up. It's got to go this way.
Yeah. Just give me a second. I'll just drop that down. So
I'm just going to go up like this. And then what you need to do is go up. And go, no, wait, no more my way. My way. There. Now go back the other way. Towards you. Yeah, right to there.
all right.
Yeah, that's.
That sits okay. Here, put that nut on it.
Yeah, just get the nut on there. It's just, it's not very long.
It's right there. There we go. least it'll hold it there.
Yeah, see this is...
Dude, that looks way better.
But see, the problem is it's gotta go way over.
Yeah.
Because this doesn't work no more.
The clutch.
The clutch doesn't work anymore.
So the whole thing does have to come to the driver's side more.
Holy cow, that looks
Doesn't that look way better?
She looks cool on there.
That looks really good.
So, okay, so we've just brought the motor over here and put it on, but as you can see, this is where this axle has been all fudged and welded up. And the problem we're gonna have is that our motor is sticking too far over to the driver's side here. And we're gonna have to just do some figuring on how we can get it to go. But man, this thing looks cool on here. It fills up the space way better. So we need to do some thinking and some scabbing to get this clutch onto this motor and get it lined up with this sprocket so that all this jives. So what's happening here is because the motor is much larger, when this is over, we're hitting on this plate here. So what I'm gonna do is just grind out these fins here, a hair. We gotta do it in place because all this, we can't get the chain off. So we're gonna... Okay, now that we got those fins out of the way, we should be golden to try to set our motor back on here. Oh yeah, I think that's going to be perfecto. It always works out in the end. So now we're going to set the motor on here and try to drill some holes, get some holes laid out for where we need to be in order for all this to jive. We're going to have to drill new holes in this plate. And then we've got this plate which we'll lay over top of it, and then we can bolt on the outside over here. So, yeah.
Big block coming in?
Big block coming in. So we're just gonna, let's angle it again to get this clutch on. Okay. Now we need to get some of those bolts in there.
Oh, come on. There you go. Okay.
Get us where we need to be.
Yeah, it's real. It's right there. There we go. Man.
Okay, so we'll get this tightened up to where it needs to be.
It's not doing it. It's actually getting nice out.
Okay, that's nice and tight. And now we get the chain lined up. Chain lined up where we need to be. That's on.
Now, are we okay? I mean, we can't go forward anymore there because of the clutch or the brake. But as long as we're pretty straight up
Yeah,
and down.
I'm happy with that. Okay. Okay, so what we've done here is we've measured up the bottom of the block over there for our holes, and we've just roughly marked them out here and here, and we're gonna drill slots in here. So the next thing is to punch this and start drilling some holes, and then we'll use the die grinder just to, ream it out so it looks like this. And yeah, then we were looking at the aluminum plate that I have here, and we're just thinking that maybe it's because the motor is hanging off so far. We might actually go to a steel plate just to make life a little easier. We've decided to use the new clutch piece that we have here, just because when we mounted this on the motor, the piece that actually comes with this that mounts on the crankshaft doesn't line up with this unit. and it's meant to be on this unit. What we're gonna do is now, I went and cut the rear fins off of this thing. So now we're gonna have to cut the rear fins off this and make sure that it all jive so that these fins are
only
kind
gotta
of
cut 2,
out of
not
our
3.
way. Yeah. So it is a bit of a different rig, different unit here. So this is Comet. It is Comet, but it's an older one. So. There's why you wear gloves. No one's gonna know. How will they ever know? I'm no machinist, but man, I can get it done. I don't know if you'd ever want me playing in your heads, but man. So just to stiffen things up, what we've done here is we've made a plate. Made a plate that's gonna pick up on the edge over here because we're kind of narrow. So we're gonna pick up on the old edge here, and then we're gonna throw this aluminum plate on here like so basically, and then that'll just give us it'll be nice and stiff. We just don't know how this motor is gonna pull. So anyway, we're just scabbing away trying to get this to work. Okay, so here's where we're at. We've got the big block bolted down, and we've got our plate in here, and then our aluminum plate, and we've got it all held down. We've got our alignment all figured out here. We should be good. Man, that looks good on the back of there. Can't wait to test this thing out.
Final bits.
Just bolting this clutch on, and we've got a new belt on there. And I put some fuel in it. We've still got to oil it up, but we should be good. We are going to need to get a new pull cord because this one's hokey pokey, but we can run it like this. It's fine. It'll just, it just kind of dangles behind us here. But anyway, we are getting close to Operation Pin It. So there we have it. Got her running. It's been running a while. I took the motor apart, pulled out the governor, so it hasn't run in a while, but she's running. We're just getting her warmed up here. Getting ready for our first run of the old big block. Well guys, unfortunately we didn't get to really test drive it. We have some issues going on with the idle. It doesn't want to idle, it just wants to rev right out. So we've got to attack some issues there. And we have an issue with the chain jumping off. I tried to take it for a boot and the chain was jumping off back here. So we've still got some alignment issues or something going on. It's an old chain, so we should put a new one on. It's a nice beautiful morning out here at the shop, and Friday morning, and just gonna try and get this go-kart figured out here. So the problem we're having is the conventional throttle setup, where we actually pull this this piece back. Then it runs off an arm here over to a spring on the other side, which drops down this shaft. There's a shaft that goes down into the motor, and it's going to ride on the governor. Now, the problem is I've removed the governor, so now this is just free flowing. And what's happening is when we're starting the motor, it's pulling this spring forward and wanting to go full throttle. So I think what I'm going to do is just run a shaft from the throttle in here right up to this. So this will be pulled all the way back now. And then what we'll do is pull it the other way. So I'll have to build a mount for right here that'll actually pull this pull this away, giving us full throttle. So it's a little bit of jiggery pokery here. I got to take this gas tank off and see what we've got, and we'll go from there. But should be a fun day of trying to figure this out. Okay, so as you can see, there's a rod that comes from the carburetor up to this rod here, which originally was connected to a governor, an internal governor, basically some weights that spin. And what would happen is once you get up to a certain rev, that would open up and it would start kicking back. So if you've ever heard an old pressure washer and it's kind of bouncing off the governor, brr, 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 brr. So we've taken that away now, and so there's nothing holding this thing back. So when you normally pull this, it'll pull your throttle, as you can see that bar moving, but for some reason it's not working out right. So what I'm thinking is, if I actually just run a spring from here over to here and keep this tight, that should actually do it, I'm thinking. Yeah, look at that. So if I hold this over, we should be able to achieve a full throttle. And that might fix our problem. It might be pretty simple. That would be really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that and see if we can't make that work. The other thing I want to do is, while I'm at it and I've got the tank off here, is set up the kill switch. We've got a kill switch up on the front, and we'll set that up. Okay guys, so I've got a spring now attached here, and the idea is to pull it here, and you can see as I pull it, it'll give that tension, and then that'll give us the throttle we need. And so I just found this stud, and what I'm going to do is mount this here, drill a little hole, and then we can mount our spring like that. So we'll take this and cut that off, throw a nut on there, drill a hole through here, and it's a little flimsy, but it should be fine because I've got a lot of tension on this spring, so we should be good. Okay, now we've fashioned our little piece here. It'll pop through the hole. I left it a little tight just so it'd be better. Throw our washer and our nut on there. Now we can tighten them up. Get that like that. Nice, tight. It's not going anywhere. Now we can run our spring through there like so. Okay, now let's see how this works. We'll just get you off the tripod here. And now, when we pull the throttle, oh, look at that. Perfect. Okay, now she's not going to run away on us. I'm going to go ahead and call this a win. anyway, guys, as you can see from that last burnout, we need to stiffen up that motor mount a little bit. The motor was sort of shattering on there, so over time we'll get that fixed up. Won't be the last you see the go-kart. I've got a buddy that's got a field. We're going to try and work in a circle track and see if we can have some fun with a couple go-karts up there. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining us for our total lunacy and craziness. We have fun doing it. We have fun making these videos. So please subscribe down here in the corner and check out another one of these videos. And thanks for coming out, and we'll see you next time.